conquer a 25-minute mountain. Over the course of this ride, we'll be starting with 3 climbing tracks to get up the mountain, followed by 1 sprinting track to get all the way back down to the bottom. In each of our climbs, we're going to be using a heavy resistance, and in each of our sprints, we're going to be using a moderate to light resistance. This length ride is a perfect addition for a strength training session or a ride all on its own. I will be coaching resistance on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being extremely light and 10 being extremely heavy. Throughout the ride, our aim is to ride on the beat with the appropriate resistance, take water breaks as you need, challenge yourself throughout, and let's get into it. Let's take 1 shoulder roll to the back, from the hip, brace your core, chest up. Finding an 87 RPM, resistance of 3. Enough resistance to engage the muscles. Starting this ride with a smile and some positive energy. So throughout this warm-up, we're gonna have 2 seated accelerations and a little climb in the middle. The first seated acceleration will be 15 seconds and the second will be 30. I want you to find a resistance of 4, light to moderate, and we're going to speed up to 125 RPM. Short and sweet, hands wide. Riding on the beat. Bringing some energy into the body. And slow. Hold that resistance, hands back out ahead, 87 RPM. So when you're ready, start to take some turns, slow down to 62, and hop out of the saddle. Resistance of 6, moving side to side, butt is back. The majority of our mountain climb is going to be up, climbing out of the saddle. But for now, start to speed it up, reduce to a 5, and accelerate for 30. Dipping the toes and finding the rhythm. Approaching the base of our mountain. Smiles on, all set for the journey ahead. And slow. Reduce gear, and sit up. All right, moving into the climb. Slowing to RPM 60. Put on a 7. Moderate to heavy resistance. The first portion of this climb is the ascension. We got 3 rounds. We stand, we sit, and we accelerate. For a total of 3.5 minutes in this track. Put on an 8 and stand climb. 30 seconds here. Side to side, chest up. The butt is tapping the saddle, hands to the edge of the handlebars. Option, add. That's it. Standing with a heavy resistance. Getting ready to take a seat. Hands wide, butt back. Brace core. 1, 2, 1, 2. Option is to slightly reduce if you can't keep the pace. We're gonna accelerate. Pick up the pace above 60. Between 75 and 85, please. And that concludes round 1. Slow to 60. Take it up. Holding a 7 or 8 in the legs. Getting ready to turn it up to a 9. Take a turn. 30 seconds. Difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. Woo! So just like last round, we're gonna take a seat and then we're gonna accelerate. Sounds good. Sounds great. Hands wide, butt back. Push through the heels. Engage the glutes. Speed it up. 75 to 85. It's heavy. Hold on to it. And slow. Option slight reduction. And take it up. Side to side. Flush out the legs. Round 3. This will take us to the end of this track. Add gear, bring it to a 9, and climb. Getting up that mountain. First track. Hardest. Add. Push through those pedals. So when we sit this block, we accelerate right away. Hands wide, sit, and speed it up. Woo! Pounding the pavement. Four, 3, 2, reduce to a 7. Staying on 60. We got 2 rounds of jumps. Starting with 8 counts, going to 4 counts, and ending with 2 counts. Sounds good? So put on an 8 and get ready to take it up. 4, 3, 2, bring it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, take a seat for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, bring it back up. Hands to the ends of the handlebars. Side to side. Take a seat for 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 4. Count jumps. 4, 3, 2, sit. 4, 3, 2, stand. That's it. And down. Shifting our hands from the edge of the handlebars out wide. 3, 2, up. Next up, 2 count jumps. Keep the gear and react quickly. Up, 2, down, 2. 1, 2, down, 2. That's it, team. Hold on to it. It's gonna bring us to the end of round 1 in this track. Just proud. Breathing heavy. 4, 3, take a stand and slow. All right, we're gonna do it again. This time we're gonna add a gear. So put a resistance of 8 or 9 on. We're starting seated. 8 counts. Take it back. 8, 7, 6. It's already heavier. 3, 2, up. 8. Pushing the heavy to get stronger and more powerful. Take a seat. 8, 7, 6, 5. That's it. Take it up. Great things never come from comfort zones, team. 4 counts. 4, 3, 2, up. 4, 3, 2, take it back. Shifting the weights. Up. The heavier resistance, the more ground we're gonna cover. One more until we move into 2s. Let's see it. 2 counts. Down, 2, up, 2, down, 2. Bring it up. Woo! Taking us to the end. Climbing the mountain. Around halfway up. Maybe even 3/4. Give me one more. Hold. Take a seat, reduce to a 6. We got 60 RPM. Our final track of the mountain climb. 2 efforts. 160 seconds, 175 seconds. This is the steepest part of the mountain, team. So put on a 7. We're gonna climb on an 8. Repeat after me. I'm making it to the top. All right, so when we stand climb. Then we're gonna pull back climb. Then we're gonna stand attack. I'm gonna coach you through it. Sound good? All you gotta do is take a turn and find the beat. Out of the saddle. Stand climb. Are you still bracing that core? Is your butt tapping the saddle? Elbows in. Option, add. Make it a 9. Make it worth your while. So we are going to pull back climb. In a pull back climb, the hips shift back. Chest stays up. We use more glutes and abs. Take it over the saddle, pull back. Upper body still. Woo! Dipping the toes. Bringing it up to an attack. Shift the hands back and drop the knees up. Upper body over hips. Side to side. That's it. 4, 3, 2, slow. Take a seat, reduce gear to a 7. 15-second seated build up ahead. We're gonna add 15 seconds to the end of the attack. Sound good? Put on an 8 and take it up. No time to waste. Stand climb. This is the final effort in the mountain climb, in the ascension. Woo! Option, take a turn. We're making it just above the clouds, team. It's your choice. Do you want to put in the work or do you want to fall short? Woo! Pull back climb. Eliminate the bouncing by controlling in the hips. Doubts kill more dreams than failure ever will. Let's attack for 30. Team, honestly, just believe you can and you're halfway there. Woo! As I promised, 15 more seconds. So close to the top. Woo! Head is definitely reached the clouds. 4, 3, 2, hold. All right. Reduce down, all the way down to a 3 out of 10 resistance. 87 RPM. Amazing work on that mountain climb. Now that we're at the top, we gotta go back to the bottom. We gotta descend. So we have an extra long sprinting track for that. We got 4 efforts. We start with 30 seconds. Then we do 60 seconds. Then another 30. Then another 60. It's all downhill from here. All fast sprinting on a moderate to light resistance. Put on a 5. Hands wide. Hips forward, speed it up. 125 RPM. Let's take control of this first effort on the beat. Cutting the resistance in half from the climb. Woo! And slow. Bring it down to a 3. 87 RPM. Great work. Team, the fight's not quite over. Don't throw in the towel just yet. Start to add gear. Slow to a 62. And get ready to stand on a resistance of 7. Just for some control. Take it up. Catch your breath. This feels good. You know what's going to feel better? The feeling when we're on the other side of the upcoming 60-second sprint. As we sprint, we're going to reduce the gear back to a 5. Start to speed up the legs. Take a seat. Reduce the gear. And find 125. Woo! Try to keep the chest up and head up to take in the air. Creating small circles in the feet. 30 down, 30 to go. Hold on to the beat. Team, don't be that rider that slows down. No one wants to ride with that rider. 15 more. Winners aren't the people that never fail, but those who never quit. So if you're slowing, it's okay. Just keep up the effort. Hold. Roll your legs out. Push up. 2 efforts down. 2 to go until we reach the end of our mountain. So find a resistance of 7, 62, and bring it up. Sweat is dripping. Let's crush these next 2. Up ahead. 30-second sprint. Speed up the legs. Take a seat. Reduce the gear. Increase your fitness. Woo! No regrets. Let's turn it up, team. Get down that mountain. And slow. One final effort. You've made it this far. It's not time to fall short. Start to add gear. Bring it to a 7. And bring it up.
Stomp your heels into my toes. Steal the keys right out my car and I'll find.
And now we know what's ahead. That 60-second effort. I don't want 59 seconds. I don't want 61 seconds. I want 60 seconds of your best efforts. This is the set that defines what kind of athlete you are going to be when you leave the bike. Start to speed it up. You know what to do. Resistance 5. See you on the other side. opportunity to become the best version of yourself.
What it takes to be your man.
Finish the journey. 30 seconds to go. Final 15. Bring the hands inside. Arrow raise, hips forward. Speed it up. Push. You got this. And slow. Recover. Reduce gear. Take some time. Breathe. Congratulations. We just ascended and descended a killer mountain. All right. So we're gonna take some time to cool down, to recover, lower that heart rate, and reflect on the ride. Find a resistance of 2 in the legs. Find an RPM of 87. And just roll. Perhaps close your eyes and key into the rhythm. That was not an easy ride, but we conquered it and succeeded. Take the hands wide and slight acceleration. 100 RPMs. Breathing in positivity. Breathing in life. $15 more seconds. This should feel comfortable. Simply fleshing out those riding muscles. And start to slow. Push up. Give me 3 shoulder rolls to the back. Interlace the fingers. Bring the palms up to the sky. And drop the shoulders. Grab onto one wrist. Pull it to the opposite side to stretch out the side body. Breathe. Switch sides. Next stretch. Bringing your shoulder and ear a little bit closer together. And change sides. Tilt from the hip. We're gonna do one final acceleration. Very light resistance. Heart rate is cooling off. Hands wide, hips forward. Let's feel it. Now team, if you enjoyed that ride, feel free to like, comment your favorite part, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on that little post notification bell to get notified every time there's a new ride. In just a moment, we're gonna hop off the bike. If your heart rate's still up, feel free to keep on riding. And slow. Unclip, uncage, and I'll meet you at the side of your bike. All right, we're gonna take some time to stretch our riding muscles. Grab onto a foot or ankle for a quad stretch. Knees together, hips forward. Bring the shoulders down and back. And let's switch sides. You can use the bike to help you with any balance and stability. Chest proud. Dig that heel into the floor for a hamstring stretch. Lengthening the front leg. Pulling the hips back. Keeping the back straight. And tilting from the hip to deepen the stretch. Change sides, heel dig, hips back, and lean forward. Take your ankle over your opposite knee for a figure 4 glute stretch. Back straight, flexing the foot, and pushing down the knee for a deeper stretch. Switch sides. Take your feet hip width apart, hands onto the handlebars, sink the weight back. Our feel good stretch. Bring it up onto your tippy toes, eyes up to the sky, and lower. Give me one deep breath, reach up to the sky, and exhale. Thank you so much for joining me on this insane mountain climb. If you liked it, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the next ride.